So we're here with Lorenzo Lamas. So Lorenzo, when the show premiered, you were young, and I guess you were probably new to at least a TV series like this. What do you remember about that time?
I remember I was scared to death. Every time I set foot on the set to shoot something, I was absolutely petrified because I had only been in the business for maybe 3 years, and this was a huge, huge opportunity, and I didn't want to blow it. But I was surrounded, and I can say, luckily, by people that had such experience and wealth of knowledge, Jane Wyman, David Selby, Robert Foxworth. I just clung to these people. I hung on their every word, and I studied them. And it basically got me through that. So it was boot camp for acting. It really was. And I'm just so thankful to be here tonight to share so many memories with people that meant so much to me, in the beginning of my career.
Okay, a lot of the people were talking about Jane Wyman, just she kept a really tight set, and you really didn't want to mess up around her. But what do you think?
Jane, she expected you to know your lines, but she played poker with a crew at lunch. She was just a great gal, and I think that set the tone for the rest of us. She wasn't a spoiled diva, and believe me, if anybody had a right to be a spoiled diva, it was Jane, because she had done so much. Oscar Award winner, incredible actress, and she was just like clockwork, right there on time, always knew her lines, ready to rehearse, and she had this great affable quality. You just never talked about Ron Reagan, that's all. It was one thing that we never did, but everything else is pretty much open.
That's awesome. And now, do you still get recognized for the show? I know you've done so many things, but do people talk about the show?
No, of course. Yeah. It's when I'm introduced, in a public forum, it's always star of Falcon Crest, because that was the show that I think put me on the map, and I can probably say with fair certainty that it put a lot of the other cast members of mine on the map too. So
great seeing you. Thank you so much.